In a move that is stirring debate across India, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has assured the state that cab aggregators like Ola and Uber are not entering the local transport market, at least for now. This assurance came amid growing protests by powerful taxi unions, which fear that app-based taxi services could threaten their livelihoods. Chief Minister Sawant said that there should be no confusion among the people, as it is just a guideline for aggregators. Ola and Uber will not come here. We will take all stakeholders, including hotels, taxis, and MLAs, into confidence to put a system in place. We will resolve this issue, and all should remain calm. Last month, the Goa government introduced a draft proposal, the Goa Transport Aggregator Guidelines 2025. These guidelines aimed to regulate how app-based services like taxis and bike taxis would operate in the state. It includes provisions for licensing fees, fare structures, and incentives. But the very mention of aggregators was enough to spark unrest. Taxi unions from both North and South Goa swiftly condemned the draft. Hundreds of operators lined up outside the Transport Department in Panaji, submitting written objections and warning of possible protests. Their demand is clear: scrap the guidelines until a more operator-friendly and uniform fare system is in place. Joining the chorus of dissent were MLAs from Coastal Belt, Michael Lobo and Jeet Arolkar, who met with the Chief Minister and called for the guidelines to be kept in abeyance. Their concern was that unregulated entry of private aggregators would destabilize local taxi businesses and lead to unfair competition. Chief Minister Sawant addressed the media after the meeting, clarifying that these are only guidelines for aggregators. Ola and Uber are not entering. Despite this assurance, reactions on the ground and online tell a different story. Netizens were quick to call it out a regressive move. Many argue that shielding local taxi unions at the cost of technological advancement and consumer convenience could backfire, especially in a state where tourism is the backbone of the economy. Goa's taxi industry has long faced criticism for inflated fares, lack of meters, and alleged unprofessional behavior. Tourists often complain of being overcharged, refuse service, or even intimidated if they resist exorbitant pricing. The absence of app-based services like Ola and Uber, which offer fare transparency and safety features in other parts of India, leaves visitors with little choice but to rely on the same opaque system that have drawn criticism for years. These taxi mafias, as some describe them, have not resisted reform but also wield significant influence. Their dominance, many believe, has directly impacted tourist experience and hurt Goa's reputation. However, Goa has recorded a 10.5% rise in tourist arrivals in the first quarter of 2025 compared to same period last year. Officials attribute this to strategic promotions, better international connectivity, and broader tourism offerings. But for many tourists, the lack of reliable and affordable transport remains a pain point. And for Goa, the larger question looms: can it afford to keep modern mobility solutions out, simply to placate a legacy industry? For now, the draft guidelines remain open for suggestions. For more news and updates, keep watching Live Mint.